Welcome back. Welcome back to What's the Juice at the GCT 1111 Energy. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. Thank you for joining. For those of you who have joined, thank you for your contribution in support of the space. I am truly grateful. All right. Let's tap in, family. Let's tap in. I call upon the divine light to surround me. I invite my ancestors, guides, and protectors to stand with me. No harm, no deception, no lower energy may enter this space. Only what serves truth, healing, and highest good is welcomed here, and so it is. Ashe. Okay, family, so you've got some curious energy around here. Let me tell you what they're curious about. They're curious about how you survive what they're about to go through. hmm This is the truth, okay? You got a lot of people that are wondering how you survived. Okay, how did you survive all this time? Because they already having whole meltdowns, okay? They are intrigued and eager to learn more and figure you out. Okay, this is the energy. They want to know how you survive. Well, I guess they're gonna have to go through it. Okay, they're gonna have to go through it. All right, because you've been surviving. Your ancestors have survived a lot. We gonna see how much they survived. They gonna see how much they survived. You got a lot of people out here curious about how you survived what you went through, family. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you like that. Tell me more. Look, through sage advice is how you survive, connecting to your ancestors, connecting to the Most High God, connecting to everything positive in your life. The only thing that you had positive in your life was the divine creator of all living things, your angels, ancestors, and your spiritual guides. Okay, so now they're going to have to tap in and see what their ancestors and angels and spiritual guides tell them, right? Because through your wisdom that is rooted in experience is how you survived. So you can offer a fresh perspective, but I don't know if it's gonna resonate with them. Message. Tell me more, spirit. Yeah. Look, now they want to be friendly. Oh, really? Really? Now you want to be friendly. Now at 2:22 when I look at the timer. Oh, now they want to be friendly. I come with warmth and good intentions, bringing joy and light to your life. Yeah, right. Well, that's for you, family. You decide if you want to accept that friendly approach. Because I'm telling you, that's how they came before. Friendly. Every lie, every deception, every piece of manipulation, it came friendly. Through an offer of a meal. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Message to whoever picked up on that message. Yeah, a lot of people come acting as they are bearing gifts and they are friendly. And let's sit down and have a meal. And they slaughtered who? A whole nation of people over their friendly meal. Thanksgiving. That's soon coming up. Yeah, they're curious. A lot of people are curious to know how you survive something, right? I can't make it up. Sabotaged. False promises came through that friendly shit. A lot of sabotage. Okay? These friendly energies that approach you, quit playing with them. Because they're deliberately working to undermine your efforts and place obstacles in your path. Don't you fall for it, because they have always been full of false promises. They will tell you what they think you want to hear, even if they know it's not true or attainable. You better listen to the divine when the divine's talking to you. Don't you go for no friendly people. They full of shit. Message. Okay? I'm just telling you. Spirit is telling you. Spirit is speaking the truth. I promise you. They want to know. They're curious about how you survive what they about to go through. Some of them may want to come in with these apologies. Oh boy, what do we know about apologies? I'm not yet over what happened, but an apology could begin to mend things. That's where they had shit fucked up. I'm just gonna tell you, family, they got it effed up. Ain't no apology gonna fix nothing. Nothing. You don't care. You don't care about nothing they about to go through. Why? Because for years and years and years, you just wanted somebody to see things from your perspective. You wanted somebody to kind of step into your energy so that they could see what was going on, but they weren't curious about you then. Uh-uh. They was riding high on the horse then. They was feeling themselves, right? As long as it wasn't them and their family or their people going through it, you meant nothing. Now they're curious to know, how did you survive? How did you survive? Tell me more, Spirit. How did you survive our betrayals? How did you survive our manipulation? How did you survive our lies? How did you survive our lust? Our lust for greed, manipulation, lies, and deceit. How did you survive that? Well, I guess they about to find out. Because you don't have no advice for them. You don't have no advice for them. Type energy. Tell me more. Their lust for it. Their lust for the greed. Yeah. Look, now I'm sorry. Okay, well, be sorry over there. Be sorry over there. Type energy. Facts. Yeah. Now they feel terrible about what they did. And they owe you an apology. No, you don't owe me nothing. You don't owe us nothing. Just go through it. Go through it. Experience it firsthand. That's the energy. Experience it firsthand, especially when it came to the careers. What? Especially when it came to the careers. Yeah, now you got folks trying to concentrate on their career because they don't know where it's going. They're nervous. They're like, oh my God, I never thought I'd see this day. But of course you would. It's all in divine timing, baby. It's all about the divine's plan. Shit, God's gonna show you who the liar is. God's gonna show you who the liar is. So now you got a lot of people thinking about, damn, what if we'd have gave that person an opportunity? What if they would have had a promotion? What if, what if they would have just made your life just this much better? I ain't said this much better. I said just this much better. Now they're curious to know, how did you survive? They gonna find out. They gonna have to go through it to find out. You don't got no advice for these people. You ain't got no advice for them. That's the energy. I cannot make it up. Yeah. See, you had your sage advice through your support. The Most High God, the divine creator of all living things, your angels, ancestors, your spiritual guides. Okay? That's where your support came from. You prayed to the Most High God. You asked God, please assist me. Sometimes the divine will bring in other galactic beings, other energies who see and feel and have experienced what you have seen, felt, and experienced. Some of them may not even look like you. Okay? But they have felt your pain. They have felt what you have gone through. These are empaths. See, empaths can pick up on that type of energy. They knew that everything you went through was driven by some sort of revenge. They knew that. They were upset because I feel like these people, some of these people, many of these people, they know they were never chosen by the Most High God. So they mad now. They was mad. So they was doing everything to you that they could. Messing with you financially, with your careers, messing with you when it came to just being on the job, sending you all type of opposition, setting up all kind of obstacles. Like there was somebody on here talking about, oh, they've cloned your channel. Oh, well, check this out. That's why you won't be here. And anybody that's doing any manipulation, I just go on and say, hell, shit, just report it to the FBI, y'all. I don't give a damn what the FBI doing or not. They got a job to do. Just report that shit. They got cybercrime. IC3, that's their job. Cybercrime. Just report everything. I mean, shit, they got to work too. Shit, our military got to work too. That's the energy. I don't care what nobody think. You a taxpayer out here, you been paying taxes. Shit, my ancestors was paying taxes and didn't even get paid for the fucking work. So, honey, I'm here to tell you, shit, there's a new sheriff in town. This is the energy. There is a new sheriff in town, okay? And I feel like that new sheriff in town is bringing in some rectifications of some injusticeness that has been going on for so long that somebody had to address it. And now the very ones who were the gatekeepers and holding you back and holding you down, now they about to go through some shit. They want to know. They curious. They curious about how you survived it. Well, shit, let them go through it. Because you don't have no advice for them. You don't have no advice for them. They were too busy smiling in your face and cutting you down the backside. So let them go through it. Message. Yeah. You have a lot of sage advice and support because people knew that these people were vengeful. Yeah, they knew they didn't have no love for you, baby. They didn't have no love for you or empathy. The empathy was kind of on the fence. You see how they came out on the fence? The empathy for your situation, circumstances was on the fence. Some of them believed you deserved it. You were like, what? Why would I deserve that? I haven't done anything. I didn't do anything. Yeah. Yeah. Deep down inside, they didn't want to see you. Yeah. They liked seeing you walk away. Yeah. Now the moment has come to part ways from these people. Yes. Now the moment has come to part ways from these people because your paths are deriving and it's time to let it go. You don't have nothing in common with these people. You don't have no advice for them. Let them figure it out. That's what they did to you. That's exactly what they did to you. Yeah. See? All their lies, all their manipulation, all their deceit, it was just a huge distraction. I will interfere with your goals and waste your time and energy. That's what they did to you on these jobs. You know? The ones where you were like, damn, if I work real hard and I build relationships, wholesome relationships, things will be better. No, that was a distraction. That was a lie. Now they coming in asking you for a big favor. Yeah, nah. Figure that shit out. That's all you can tell them is, well, figure that out. Figure it out. Because, see, that's one thing you won't do, family. You ain't going to smile in somebody's face and give them some advice, and then as soon as they walk out the door, cut them down the back. If you don't have no good advice, you ain't got no advice for them at all. And I suggest they all run to their ancestors. Because that's where you did. That's what you had to do. You had to get down in your soul and pray and ask for assistance because you couldn't get it out here from these people that are so curious about how you made it through what you made it through. Yeah, instead of them assisting, they added on to your chaos. They added on to your troubles. They left a trail of mayhem in your damn life. So let them figure it out. Don't you help these I ain't lying. You better step all the way back and let them figure it out. Because you asked, you came, and the divine bared witness to it. That's why they going through what they going through right now. Everywhere. You came with pure, clear intentions. You asked for help. You asked and you showed up. You showed up at them jobs and you gave it 210%. You asked for assistance when you needed it. But they were only worried about themselves. They preferred to remain focused only on themselves. They considered you to be a distraction. Well, now, when they come ask, you let them figure it out. Yeah, because see, they was bragging. They was bragging about how they did you. They were bragging about how they didn't assist you. They were bragging about how, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they came and asked for help, but I didn't help them. Well, now, guess what? Yeah. They all about to be replaced by AI. Robots. The very ones that collaborated against you in the mayhem and in the chaos. They curious. They want to know how you survived. Let them figure it out. Let them figure it out. Message. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah. Now they don't. Well, there was a no. There's no misunderstanding, family. You know exactly what time it is. It's time for them to do exactly and experience everything that you did. Period. End of story. Things got lost in the translation. No, it didn't. And taken out of context. No, it wasn't. Direct communication will clear the air. Nah. They're going to have to go through it. Yeah, because see, they was bragging. They was bragging about how they did you, how they misled you, how they misguided you. Many of them took payments to do it. They hopped on the bandwagon. They felt obligated. They felt obligated to show that you were the nuisance. Yeah, it says it. They felt obligated to show you were the nuisance. Now they feel obligated to associate with you. I think not. I think not. There is no association. You know exactly who they are and what they did and how they did it. There is no association. Now they're curious. They want to know how you survived. Well, tell them to go to their own ancestors, their spiritual team, and ask about this greed. Yeah, because now it's goodbye to greed. See, these companies and corporations, they never gave a damn about these people. They actually are seeing that they paid a lot of people too much money to be devious, mischievous, greed. Okay? Yeah. Companies started realizing, man, we paying people and we ain't got to pay them shite. We can just get these robots up in here. We can get these robots that's rolling around, dropping off DoorDash meals and Uber Eats now. We can get these robots to package all these Amazon packages down. Shit. Let them all figure it out. And that's the gossip. Look, everybody like, oh my God, we're being replaced by robots. We're not being replaced by this group or that group or this group. We're being replaced by robots. Yes. That is now the gossip. The gossip is, how did you survive? How did you survive? How were you able to survive? Our lust, our greed, our manipulation, our lies, our deceit, our trickery, our betrayal. How did you survive? Let them figure it out. Let them figure it out while they walk through this tower. Let them figure it out while they walk through this tower. Okay, family? Yes. All right. That is the message. Okay. Thank you for tapping in. Let's close out. I release the weight of deception and betrayal. I stand rooted in my truth. I call back my power and light and my peace. I am whole. I am becoming, and so it is. Ashe. And until next time, you have a magnificent day. Ashe.